Hello Internet, welcome to something different. We're going to be playing a little bit of Call of Duty, the original game. I believe this came out in like 2002, 2003, somewhere in there. I don't really remember. Definitely played it when it came out though. And we're going to be playing a little bit of Call of Duty, mostly because I've been watching some other streamers. They've been playing Hell Let Loose, and unfortunately my computer can't run that game and it doesn't really work out for me, so yeah, I wanna play something with a little bit of World War II. I grew up playing this game. I grew up playing, Wolfenstein was a big one that I played a lot. And yeah, we're gonna be playing a little bit. So there are some issues, mostly because I'm streaming. The bitrate is not amazing, so it might be a little fuzzy. I was tempted. Maybe I just shouldn't play this game, but I'm getting so sick of not being able to play the games I want to play on the channel, so we're just gonna roll with it. If it looks terrible, just put it in a window instead of watching it full screen. So we're gonna jump in. I guess we'll go on hardened difficulty. I haven't really played in a long time, but I can't imagine it's that difficult, so we'll jump into it. Hello everyone, welcome to chat. Yeah, I just, I've been watching everyone play these games, and I wanna, play a little World War II. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm noticing I can't go over to OBS here for some reason. And we're gonna jump into it. Oh, that's right, we start with training. Unfortunately, this is an older game, so there's no separate settings for voice audio and video game audio and music audio. It's all just one setting. So unfortunately, the voices are going to be a little quiet, and some of the explosions and stuff may be a little too loud, but there's not much I can do about that. Move together as a team. Move from cover to cover. Reload before going into battle. That's ironic because we have the Garand, which we can't reload. Suppress, then flank. Current objective is highlighted. Oh, the gold star on my minimap. Yep. Okay, I don't care about training. I just want to fight some Nazis. What? Approach the sign indicated by the star. Okay. I did it. Open the gate to the obstacle course. I feel you murder would like to have you in Hell Let Loose. Yeah, it would be nice to play a game like that. Honestly, I think I would have fun with it. But unfortunately, that's just not something my computer can handle. I was getting probably on average about 18 frames per second. I'm not sure what the deal is. I tried lowering the settings. I tried taking care of everything. Oh yes, those machine guns are going to be very loud, I think. Those are probably the loudest thing in the game, are the mounted machine guns. So we'll just try to get away from them as quickly as possible here. Climb these ladders. Great. Proceed through the door, sure. And I like World War II games, Like I said, I grew up playing Call of Duty a fair bit. When this came out, what am I doing? Pick up both carbines, hit the target a total of 12 times. Grew up playing this kind of game. Oh, did I not? Pick up the Springfield, hit the target 4 times. Sure. So sniper rifle, I assume. 4 shots, not a big deal. When this game came out, I had both my mentor and my pastor at the time really loved it and would not shut up about it. So I eventually picked it up and I played a lot of multiplayer in this game. Way back in the day. I'm sure the community is dead at this point. Switch weapons, hit the target 3 more times. Okay. Switch weapons, I just did that. Pick up a grenade, throw grenades through windows and doors. Sure. Can hit your enemy with, yeah, we have a melee in this game. So this, is a much older game. I missed both grenades, so that's exciting. And hurt myself, classic. Pretty sure this is why you don't use real grenades in training. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe that is something you do. Okay. Plant the explosives. Sure. I've never been through military training, so for all I know, they do give you live grenades and dynamite to throw around like this, but whatever. Oh, yeah, people loved this when it came out. I mean, there was really no other... I mean, obviously, Medal of Honor competes with this game. They're very similar games, but Medal of Honor was older. I don't think there was really PC versions of Medal of Honor. It was mostly just like PlayStation games. Okay, I don't care about this. What are we doing? Greenham Common, England. We're parachuting into Normandy. I do remember this because it was the first game I ever played where you were a paratrooper. So we parachuted into France. Link up with Sergeant Heath. We can do that. And so here's where the bitrate becomes an issue. In general, hello German. Just gonna bludgeon you to death. And you know what? We will take the car. The car is my preferred World War II rifle. So we'll grab this while we're here. We do have a Thompson as well. And a 1911, looks like. So here's where we have some issues with this game. In the night portions, it tends to be a little bit too dark. And there's really nothing I can do about that other than cranking up the brightness. But that then makes the days too bright. And then additionally, the bitrate, when I'm moving outdoors, especially at night, it tends to be very, very blurry. I mean, I guess we murder these gentlemen. Hello. Hello. Okay, well, if you're not going to do anything, then I'm just going to kill you, I guess. So we need to plant the beacon to draw in more paratroopers. So plant the beacon. How do I... There we go. Some German trucks on the road. We'll just go prone in the grass. Unfortunately, you know, this is a long time before they really modeled like stealth systems and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that the grass actually doesn't help us in any way. The enemy can see right through it. So here come our boys. Move out, secure the perimeter. Defend the drop zone. Okay. What is this? Oh, it disappeared. I think you abandoned your supplies there, teammates. Okay, so obviously that mounted machine gun is our first priority. I find it frustrating in this game because shooting the mounted machine guns tends to not deal them damage for some reason. I think because they're behind MG42s or whatever, they're deflecting some of the shots with the machine gun. We'll head in here. Check your corners, of course. Captain Price would be proud. You're dead, you're dead. Hello. We are playing on a higher difficulty, and because a lot of the weapons are like hit scan essentially for the enemies, I don't know how hard that's going to make the game, but... Oh, and we are dead. So pretty tough, I guess, when you can walk around a corner and be instantly mowed down by the enemy. I guess we were already injured is probably why that happened. Yeah, I'm not sure how much damage we can take. Unlike future Call of Duties, where you have kind of a regenerating health shield, we don't actually have that in this game. What? Oh, a grenade went off right next to us. You don't have that. If we look in the lower right corner, you can see our current health bar. That green, orange, red bar that will appear on the bottom right screen. So, you know, we don't have any ability to regenerate. And that leads to us taking a lot of damage. See, this game's extremely loud to me, but when I was recording, it wasn't that loud in my recording, so hopefully the audio sounds okay. Hopefully you can still hear me over the gunfire. If not, please shout it out and I will turn things down a little bit. And I don't really know where I'm going here, so I guess we just murder the Germans, unsurprisingly. Oh, that's a teammate. Don't shoot your teammates. Hello, Corporal Ford. We should probably push up, don't you think? Play with the rifle a little bit. I picked up the enemy rifle and then never used it. I think that's actually the end of the level, so never mind. So we'll push forward. Yeah, it was pretty cool, this game, you know, putting you in the shoes of a paratroopering into France is interesting, because I think that the Medal of Honor games really focused on like the boots on the ground kind of guys. So If I remember right, there was a Medal of Honor where you actually stormed the beach of Normandy, you know, which is a very overdone kind of thing in these sort of situations, movies and whatnot. Obviously was a hugely important part of the war, but... So we're heading to Saint-Mère-Église, which I believe is French for... it either says St. Mary's Church, or it's the Holy Mother's Church. And if I'm not mistaken, Saint-Mère-Église was the first French town that was liberated by the Allies as they landed. So that's pretty cool. Head off in that direction. Call of Duty's really big on these scripted events. So like here we're dead. We're not dead. We just have basically 1 HP. So we're going to die, even if we're not immediately dead. Because we're in a position where we're probably not going to be able to get very much health stuff. Like running into the open in front of that machine gun seems terrible. We did clip him. So we got hit by a mortar there, I guess, is what drained our health so much. I'm gonna push up. Hopefully we can find some medical kits in the near future. Otherwise, it's just gonna reset us back where we started. So I don't know where to go here. I do remember there's a machine gunner on this half track over here, or whatever, and he actually has a shield. We did clip him there. So let's. Oh, we can't prone through the fence, I guess. There's no mantling in this game, like you can't jump up onto something like that, which occasionally comes up and is an issue, but we did get a health kit. Let's check the upstairs here. I don't know, you see the storming the beach thing a lot. You really don't see a lot of paratrooper stuff, although I guess Band of Brothers focused on the paratroopers. I can't see through this foliage, so we'll go around. I don't want to... Hello? What are you doing here? And, yeah, Band of Brothers focused on the paratroopers. Very highly good series. Some of the best television ever made. So would highly recommend you watch Band of Brothers if you have not seen it before. Although I think most people have seen it. Oh, I heard him scream. I thought he was still alive. Let's regroup with our... with our teammates here. I hear gunshots. You know, when I was a kid, I could tell all the different gunshot sounds by their... Like, I could identify the different guns by the sound of their firing. Can't really do that anymore. Like, I hear the gunshots, but I can't tell which are American and which are German. Okay, we've fortified the line here. Which, yeah, I was going to say means there's another scripted event. Because usually when that happens, they're trying to force you to deal with a certain situation. Like, obviously they stacked up here so that we could... Teammate, I was in the middle of murdering. So that they could reveal that machine gun and whatnot. He's dead, so that's unfortunate. I do think a lot of our teammates will die in the course of this game. Teammate, the AI in this is just god-awful. I don't know if I mentioned that up to now. Okay, I gotta sleep to drive soon. Have a good night. Okay, peace out. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how much Call of Duty we're actually gonna play. I just have been craving it lately. Like I said, with everyone else playing World War II games, so thought we would play. I thought it'd be good for a stream if it recorded okay. I don't know if it actually is going to record okay or not, but I missed. Please stop walking in front of me, AI. That would make me feel a lot better. Okay, I think we push at this point. The problem with the difficulty setting is that we've seen already how quickly we can die. So pushing up in a situation like that is really questionable, especially if the AI doesn't follow you. The MP40, sure, we'll take an MP40. I like the MP40 better than the Thompson. I know that the Thompson is obviously a very iconic weapon from World War II and like gangster movies and stuff. But I do think that the MP40 is just in general, I just enjoy it more. I've talked about this before. I played I'm sorry, this is just a little too loud. I don't know what it sounds like in the recording, but I'm concerned it's gonna be too loud. So let's see if we can address that quickly here. So I've mentioned, oh, of course, because Call of Duty is an old game, it doesn't let me open. Okay, let's move this over. It doesn't let me open anything while Call of Duty is running, so what are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, that sounds much more reasonable to me. Hopefully has not negatively impacted the screen. Anyway, I used to play Wolfenstein Enemy Territory competitively. So, you know, we would do a lot of the like tournament style stuff, and that game was all about attack and defense, holding objectives and proceeding to objectives and things. Which this game is much less about that. This game is more about being that one-man army that so many other games make you. But Enemy Territory was very objective-based. So it was like assaulting and defending, kind of like Hell Let Loose. And it was a class-based game, also similar to Hell Let Loose. And I really enjoyed that a lot. I used to play that just for hours and hours, hundreds of hours put into that game. And yeah, I always preferred playing the Germans. I like their weapons better. I like the car better than I like the Garand. I mean, the M1A1 is okay, which is the other American rifle that you'll see from time to time in games like this. Those are, you know, iconic weapons from World War II. But I like the car better. I like the MP40 better than the Thompson. And honestly, I think it's mostly just the sound. See if we can pistol kill a guy. It's the sound of the MP40 is more satisfying to me than the sound of the Thompson. It's a much more, like, the Thompson is very like wump wump wump, and the MP40 is a much more rattling metal kind of sound, which I like. We're dead. I wasn't looking at our health. I don't know if we were low on health or if we just got in a bad spot. Oh good, it reset me all the way back here. Okay, oh, we're immediately almost dead from that one little burst. Yeah, picking the highest difficulty may have been a mistake. We'll see how that turns out as we go. Plus the car, I mean, you can reload the car, whereas the Garand actually needs you to fire in, you know, the entire clip before you're able to really reload the gun. I really don't like that. I like to reload after every combat encounter. So, yeah, I prefer the car. Plus, bolt-action rifles are just inherently satisfying to use. Much more so, in my opinion, than semi-automatic rifles. So there's that. And the MP40, like I said, it is mostly just the sound. I don't know that there's a huge difference in performance or anything like that between the Thompson and the MP40. So we'll just push up again if we can. Let's not get murdered this time. That way we don't have to reset our game. Or reset from the save, rather. Let's just push. There is health there if we need it. Please don't shoot me. Pistols, though, I think the 1911 is more satisfying than the Luger. Just don't like the German handgun very much. Shot from behind. Hello. Did not know you were there. Okay. Gonna see if we can deal with some of these guys. Once our AI teammates push up, we'll have a better time at this. That's an unfortunate part of this game. Man, my hand is falling asleep. That's probably not good. I think that's indicative of a heart problem generally when your left hand starts going numb. Although I am playing a video game, so maybe it's just the desk pushing against my wrist or whatever. Game saved, so there we did get a checkpoint. So if we do die, we'll reset to this point instead of the way back there where we started from. I hear that MG42 again, so we need to push and get out of its kill area. Slow. He's dead. I mean, I hear the machine gun. Oh, it's over here? Yeah, let's throw a grenade in there. Throw a grenade in there. See what happens. grenade barely did anything to the men on the flak cannon, so that was seems like a wasted grenade, and all it really did was alert them to our presence. Grenades in this game are a little bit wonky. I think the NPCs have a chance to dive on top of it, which will muffle the blast and prevent it from destroying, like killing a bunch of people. This indicator means we need to plant explosives, and we'll watch this explode. Why not? Big old explosion. I don't know how long we're going to record today. I figured no one's going to really come watch me play Call of Duty, so it's not unsurprising that like I just don't expect much of a turnout, so I know this isn't going to be like a popular thing on the channel. A lot of people don't like watching old games, and then in addition to that, on stream it's generally pretty difficult with bitrate issues. When you have not great internet, it's hard to get a good looking stream. So yeah, I don't know. I do enjoy these style of games though. I did not play Call of Duty World War II, which was the one that came out last year, because the Call of Duties have been primarily modern for a long time. They've been modern warfare. Black Ops dipped a toe a little bit into like the Vietnam War and stuff, but I think for the most part it was it's still been modern fighting. So I was excited when I saw that Call of Duty would be returning to its roots a little bit and doing World War II again. But unfortunately, I just checked yesterday, it's still $60, despite coming out like a year and a half or 2 years ago. So yeah, can't really abide spending $60 right now on a video game, so that's a no-go for me. Plus, I don't know if it would even run on my computer, given the issues I've been having lately. So, yeah, I would like to play it, and I can play Warzone and stuff, and that runs okay. So I don't see why World War II would be any worse than that. Okay. So here's the example of basically walking around the corner and being instantly shot by the enemies, which is always a bit of a bummer in video games. Okay. I think we push over here just to clear out anyone that might be left, which it doesn't look like there is anyone. Are there any other guns laying around that we maybe haven't used? Swap for the FG-42. This is the paratrooper's rifle, isn't it? I don't really like that. We're going to stick with what we got. And basically every time your teammates stack up like this, it's usually an indicator that there are going to be some enemies coming. In fact, there we go. Oh, and this is a destructible environment apparently, so let's fall back out of there. Got some hand grenades, that's cool. Looking for health kits, but whatever. So we'll move over here where it's not a wooden wall, and we have a little bit more cover. Okay. Oh, like that guy's at a bad spot because his wall is being destroyed. See if we can push up next to this guy so we can get a better angle on those. And just plink them down with our rifle here. Starting to feel like this was maybe not a great game choice, which is something I often experience after I start a stream, is feeling like have made a mistake here, but we'll see what happens. I do think the game is enjoyable. If you've not played the original Call of Duty, I would recommend checking it out. I find it pretty fun, at least mostly. There are some vehicle parts, vehicle sections that are absolutely terrible, but other than that, I think it's a mostly enjoyable game. Problem is, like I said, they still have bad pricing on these games. I believe that if you wanted to buy this right now, I bought this many years ago. If you wanted to buy this right now, it's probably $19.99, which is entirely too much money to spend on a game that's 20 years old. But Activision's like that. They don't, you know, ever really make deals and stuff. I think on sale they're probably like $10, but it's still a bit too much to pay for such an old game, in my opinion. You know. That is an issue with the old Call of Duty games, is that they are rarely ever at a reasonable price. And it's an Activision thing. They wanna get every penny they can from people. I don't know. I guess once you build up a library of games the way they have, you can do pretty much whatever you want. But yeah, not super thrilled when I see that.